Well, good morning, folks. It's Richard Gene here. Hey, I get a lot of questions about fishing line and the knots that I like to use that are, in my opinion, the best knots that you can use for that size line. Okay, the first knot that I use for, and I only use this knot for 1 pound and 2 pound test line, and this is the Trilene knot, which is a real strong knot. I just stick my line through the eyelet one time like that, and then in the same direction go back again through the same side of the eyelet or line tie. Okay, that forms a loop. All right, then on light line I don't go around but about 3 times with this tag in over the main line. This is the main line. Once, twice, and 3 times. That's enough on light line, 1 to 2 pound test. Go take that line and go through both loops. You'll have 2 loops, and just simply cinch it up. And I leave about 1/8 of an inch tag line from the line tie. That's an incredibly strong knot. Okay, let's go to my next. Okay, folks, this next knot that I'm going to tie is the strongest of all knots. It's the Palomar knot, and I use it a whole lot. Normally, a Palomar, you would double your line like this and then stick it, double your line like that. See the tag in, how it is about 6 inches right there, and then take this double line and go through your eyelet. You know, that's a lot of trouble sometimes on these little jigs. So I tie a Palomar whether I'm fishing for bass with big line or using small line. I tie a Palomar this way. I'll stick it through like that, and then I'll come back through. I'm trying to keep everything in frame, so come back through with that line, and there it is. It's that simple. I can tie it quicker if I didn't have to keep everything in frame right here. I done had it tied, but see, that makes it so much simpler. Then you just take this loop right here and go over your tag line and your main line. Run it through. Real simple knot to tie. And then run your jig back through that loop and just simply cinch it up. Now this is the strongest knot you can tie. It's done been proven. You'll get a 100% of your line strength from the knot. The knot is as strong as the line, and that's just not so on most knots. So that is a excuse me, perfect. And again, trim it about 1/8 of an inch tag line. You'll have about 1/8 of an inch tag line left, or I will when I trim mine. Okay, and the next knot, this is my preferred knot for 4 pound test to 6 pound test line, and sometimes 8 if I have to use it, and it's a loop knot. There's a lot of ways to tie one, but this is the way I do it, and it works for me, and it's not failed me yet. Okay, just take your main line, run it through the eyelet like that, leave you about 6 to 8 inches to play with. Take your jig. You have 2 lines right here. Wrap it around 2 fingers like that. Go through that loop 3 times, not twice. If you go twice, the knot will slip. Go 3 times. After you cinch it, it'll slip. Okay, and there it is. Take your eyelet or line tie right here. Grab those 2 lines simultaneously and just pull the knot up. Snug, not real tight, and slip that knot out of that eyelet and just pull it and cinch it up. Easy knot to tie, very effective. Like I said, there's a lot of ways to tie a loop knot, but this is a real quick one. I can tie this knot in just a couple seconds and just snip it off. Leave about 1/8 of an inch tag line. Very effective knot, especially for vertical jigging.